Naam, hujambo mpenzi mtazamaji popote ulipo, karibu sana katika taarifa hizi za TV47 matukio awamu ya saa saba. Tukujuze ni zipi zimejiri kutoka maeneo mbalimbali humo nchini na vile vile kutoka rubaa za kimataifa. Na kwetu wananiita Joash Onsare. Moja kwa moja ni kwamba Mrengo wa Linda Mwananchi unaoongozwa na seneta wa Nairobi Sifuna umepinga ripoti ya Hoja Kumi iliyozinduliwa jana Jumanne. Viongozi hao akiwemo gavana wa Siaya James Orengo wamesema kuwa ripoti hiyo ilipambwa kwa uongo mwingi bila kuzingatia hali halisi. Hebu tuwasikilize kile ambacho wamekisema muda mfupi uliopita.
Each agenda item and the falsehoods used to wrap them. Indeed, we have noticed that at the tail end of its mandate, the committee suddenly started traveling across the country, purporting to be conducting public participation. Yet the resolution to the 10 agenda items lay squarely with the regime of President William Ruto. Our expectation was that the committee would be domiciled at State House, seeking answers there on a daily basis. We present this report to seal any gaps that the committee and the regime may use to fool Kenyans that all is well in our nation. The decline in the national values espoused in the preamble to our constitution is a grave cancer that cannot be cured with short-term painkillers. The nation must confront these failures and hold the government accountable on each count. We are obliged as leaders to rise to the occasion and reject attempts to lull us into slumber with lies packaged in beautiful gift wrapper.
We must protect Baba's legacy. That is our duty as members of ODM, as members of Linda Mwananchi, as people who worked with Baba. Secondly, whether it is NADCO or whether it is the 10-point agenda, these documents were made in the name of the people. So there must be a people's report, not what you saw yesterday, a conspiracy of some sort. The people themselves must give a verdict. And what we are going to give here today is the people's report on what they think on the implementation of NADCO and the 10-point agenda. And finally, we all have national values in our constitution. There must be accountability. When leaders make certain public commitments, they must be held accountable. What we are trying to do here is to hold those who signed this to be accountable to Kenyans. So people may ask, how did we get about in compiling this report? What was our methodology? We did exactly what is expected in a situation like this. We had broad surveys, we contacted people by phone, by email, we asked questions, we engaged with the public. What do you think has been achieved on these particular issues? NADCO had 10 points, 10-point agenda had 10 points. So Kenyans have given us feedback. It is this feedback that we are now communicating to the rest of the world so that people can understand this. We looked at government records. We reviewed records in Parliament, which bills have been passed that were supposed to be anchored on either NADCO or on the 10-point agenda. We looked at what has happened in the executive. How are they conducting executive business? Are they complying with the 10-point agenda? We looked at the...
we have a rally or a function anywhere in the country. This fearful legion of looters have continued to try and disorganize us. They even send goons to our meetings. And this has happened not just to our team, any other kind of assembly of other politicians, including the United Opposition, for which we would like to tell this regime that it is high time on this particular one. We are giving you, like Babu Wino said, -1. For me, I'll give you 1 on the protection of rights to assemble. The other thing I would like to talk about is corruption. And focus for me will be around the Ministry of Health and SHA. You realize this is an area I've given a lot of attention, and you have seen me even at one point have a very intense altercation with the architect of corruption in that ministry, Honorable Duale. Honorable Duale constantly plays politics with the people of this country. You have seen the Auditor General has given reports.
Na mtazamaji, taarifa hiyo kwa mapana na marefu utakuwa unaipata katika taarifa zetu zijazo. Tuangazie